Oh, landmines and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess. And I know we love each other, but you gotta quit showing hole while you're watching HGTV. It got old a year ago. But do me a favor and hit that like button or you'll never be able to afford a new fax machine. And we just got a new Civivi. So, if you guys remember that QSP Penguin that I got from Blade HQ and it had bad edge retention and I snapped it, I remember it as if it were interesting. Yeah, I emailed Blade HQ and I asked them. I was like, "Hey guys, we have this problem with 2 QSP Penguins in a row. The D2 wasn't good for some reason." And I asked, like, have you guys been having returns or complaints about it? Like anything I can use? And they came back, and I also said clearly, I'm not looking for a refund here. I destroyed the blade for a YouTube video, so I'm just asking if you guys have seen issues yourselves. Now, they came back and said, no, we haven't. That's a weird one. We haven't seen returns or complaints. I hope we don't start seeing them, but that is interesting. And then an email or two later, I got a gift card or gift code for $20 for Blade HQ. They came through and they did something really cool for me. So let's thank Blade HQ if they ever see this for making that happen. That was really cool of them. But I took that gift card and I went and ordered a new Civivi. So let's take a look at what we're holding. Time! Okay, so we have got a Civivi Mini Asticus. Now, let's take a look at what we're holding, because it'll bother you if I don't. And you know I love you. So, first things first and most importantly, the pocket clip is tip up, which is the Lord's carry. We have got the rubbed brass finish on here. We got a flipper tab. Let's flick the bean. 3.25 inches of 10CR 15 steel. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, one thing I did do was I made sure, come on, focus. I made sure to personalize it. Had to do it. Now, one of the reasons I jumped on this is a friend of mine picked one up. Jerry, what up, boo-boo? He picked one of these up, and I saw it, and I'm like, oh, I have to have that. So I had that gift code, and I could not resist the siren's call of the Mini Asticus. I will say this thing is discontinued, which is why I jumped on it. Part of why is I'm going to miss my opportunity to get it if I don't get it now. I've had some discontinued stuff that I wanted really badly. It's like, I'll come back later. It should be sitting there. Nope, it was gone. So these things are $49.99, and of course I paid like $12 for the personalization and $20 off with the gift code. So the 10CR15 is a steel we haven't tested yet. However, somebody in the comments of the live stream, someone in chat said it's the same as BG10, just under a different name. I don't know the veracity of that claim, but usually guys that can say something like that are probably right, so do what you will with that information. If you know, sound off in the comments and let me know. Now, I did do my first unboxing on the live stream. If you guys are watching the live streams and something new comes in from one of my knife suppliers, if I get a new knife during a live stream, I'll open it and show you guys there, and then we'll come back and do my first impressions after handling it for a few seconds. So that's where we are now, together, in this point in space and time. So, yeah, the weight on this is kind of interesting. The rub brass does definitely make it feel a little bit on the heavy side. I don't have my scale convenient, so we're going to get the edge tester out and just kind of improvise. So let's see how many grams this thing weighs. $141. She be on the heavy side. You know, it's getting close to double what a normal knife weighs, but, you know, I like the weight. Sometimes I like a bit of extra weight, and I think it was worth it to get this rub brass. I mean, that rub brass is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. But let's take a look at our factory edge, because Civivi usually does pretty good on those, and I haven't checked the number on that yet. Let's flick the bean again. Like, that feels really, really good. That feels like a nice, crispy edge. Like, there is very, very little resistance there. It's a quiet cut, and the edge is clean. It's not fuzzy. So let's get a number on it finally. We haven't done that yet, so let's see what we got. There she blows. And you guys kindly provided the edge sharpness tester through your super chat donations, your channel memberships, what have you. I will always be grateful. Thank you so much for that. But we're going to take one sample just to get a good idea where the edge is. And the way this works is it measures the number of grams of force it takes to cut through the wire on this calibrated test clip. So let's see what we got. The lower the number, the better. Everyone stand back. I'm arming the boy. Sorry, internet's been a little bit slow. All right, what do we got here? 207. Little bit on the high side. We normally see about 170s, but it's a clean cut. It's a refined edge. It's just fine. That'll do just fine. No problems there. And yeah, I mean, I love what I'm seeing here. I absolutely love this thing. It is so nice. It's a gentleman's carry. It looks very classy. Like, if I want a gentleman's carry or something like that, this is the kind of thing I love. This is the kind of thing I love when I'm looking for something, classier, not ostentatious, not super flashy, not super garish, not looking like something that 9-year-old me would love. This thing is just beautiful. It's beautiful. I love what they did here, and I will say, I'm glad I picked this font instead of doing the Impact meme font or something like that. It just looks good on that. Now, the next time I do one of these, I'm putting it on this side. I'm putting the personalization on this side because the non-show side, it looks good like this, but I'd rather have it here, Or I'll just do both sides. I don't know yet. But, like I order from Blade HQ fairly infrequently, but with Blade HQ, I order when I'm worried I might get a counterfeit or a knockoff of something more expensive than about $50. And I want to be sure I'm getting something good, and that's been like my more expensive knives, the Hogue Deca, things like that. I've ordered on Blade HQ, which that's a good way to go if you're going to buy something expensive. If you're going to buy something over like $50, go through Blade HQ, get the slower shipping, make sure that you're getting something that's not a counterfeit, and you are taken care of if something does go wrong. They took good care of me. I am grateful for that. Not necessarily, like, I do want to plug Blade HQ for doing this for me and sending that gift code. But, this isn't just Blade HQ advertisement. This is just taking a look at this Mini Asticus because I am happier having this in hand than I was the first time I saw it. I love this thing already. Looking forward to doing the edge retention testing on it. That's going to be fun. And, I am looking forward to carrying this and showing it off, This is one of those things where I think it's going to impress non-knife guys as well as knife guys. There's a lot of knives where they're nice, but you got to be kind of out in the weeds. Like the Sage 5 right here is a prime example. If you're into the hobby and you're out in the weeds there, this is going to be real impressive because it's Rex 121 and it's not cheap. This right here, though, it's very cool looking. It's beautiful. It's going to impress both non-knife guys, and knife guys will be somewhat impressed, but not as impressed as the non-knife guys. It's always interesting and counterintuitive watching that happen. But, I wanted to share this thing. I wanted to show it off. And, you guys, this is coming up. I'm going to carry this soon. I have to carry this soon. So, yeah, I can't think of a lot else to add. That's kind of what I wanted to cover off of the raw first impression and ramble a little bit. So, yeah, all that being said, thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all keep coming in. I appreciate you so, so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We have got our live streams, regular videos. There's plenty of activities. Comments, I love some feedback. Let me know what you think about Blade HQ taking care of me or this thing or anything else. And now we are going to plug some products from friends of the channel. They're not affiliate links. I don't get paid. But I do want to support my friends. So here you go. And as always, we are going to link up to Cutting Lacey CDC's Diamond Emulsion if you want to step your stropping game up, make it easier to sharpen your blades, and keep them sharp. Wonderful product. I use it myself on every single knife I sharpen now. And we are going to link up to Mad Yocco's Wax. If you want to protect your blades that are prone to corrosion, if you want to darken up the color of your micarta, or take care of a million other things, he is going to be on Blade Binge with his wax. All right, just supporting some friends of the channel and some small businesses. All right. Y'all have a nice day.